When a home starts at this level, the conversation changes. This is not designed for everyone and it was never meant to be. This is for those who understand that true luxury isn't loud, it's intentional. Today we are exploring Pavilion Damansara High, a development that represents a new tier of living in Kuala Lumpur. This isn't just about where you live, it's about the standard you choose to live by. And to understand this place beyond the surface, I'm joined by someone who knows it deeply. And we know that Pavilion branding is very powerful, but not all buyers understand that about branding. So let's say I'm the new buyer. Okay. So what does Pavilion standard really mean in terms of quality, comfort, and long-term confidence?
So brand is very powerful. Let me share you a story about my colleague. My colleague went to Singapore to meet a client, and on the way back, Changi Airport, she was holding a brochure of one of the Pavilion project. Orange color, very striking orange color. I think if you have been to the Pavilion project gallery, you know exactly which one that I'm referring to. And when she was walking around with the brochure in hand, some people approached her to ask about Pavilion project, that the brochure that she was carrying. And then Tang will say, wow, I mean that you don't need to say much. People see Pavilion, people are interested to know what project that you have in hand. So there's something very, very powerful. And we also know that, if everyone, whether you are local, maybe you're not from KL, but you are Malaysian from any other parts of Malaysia, or you are foreigner, first thing that the two places that you know of Kuala Lumpur is one, of course, KLCC Twin Tower, our iconic building. And then the second is, surprisingly, Pavilion Kuala Lumpur. So with this kind of brand name, the moment you tell them, oh, Pavilion have residents, Pavilion not only have malls, but they have residents, everybody will be very curious, because to them, when they heard about Pavilion, they relate to Pavilion Kuala Lumpur, and then the next thing they relate to is the quality, So and Pavilion did a very good job. They pay a lot of attention to the details, from the material that they use in the residence, to the layout, to how it feels and look, the facilities, and how the services provided in each of their luxury residence. It boosts the confidence of the buyer and also the market of how good they are. So that's why with the brand name itself, is actually, you basically don't even need to shout out very loud that, oh, I have this luxury residence and it comes with this quality. You just tell them it's Pavilion brand. They know there is a standard to it, and this actually creates the value and also the long-term confidence for the buyer, that they know that if they buy the product from Pavilion, they know there's a certain assurance of the quality, and also the value that the brand brings to them in the future. So this is the power of the brand.
That's very true. The power of branding is very important. You don't have to shout the name. You don't have to talk about it. When people just see it, and people instantly know that it's all about luxury, exclusivity, and lifestyle. That's what we call as Pavilion. That's the powerful of Pavilion's Damansara Heights. Not only Pavilion Damansara Heights, we also have different pavilions, but that one we will cover on later.
Just to share a little bit of history of Damansara Heights. Damansara Heights have a very long history long ago, and it started not as exclusive or premium postcode that it used to be now. Okay, so it started with a hilly landside that very spacious. Is actually meant for a lot of it's like a residential area for the government officers. So it started with that, and that time this place is very spacious. Road is wide. Very quiet, so there's a lot of people love to actually start moving to this area to enjoy the quietness and serenity. Then fast forward to today, because of the strategic location of this Damansara Heights that is in between of KL and TJ, so it attracted a lot of private developer to start developing this area and come to where it is today. Premium address, Beverly Hills of Malaysia. Most of people know about Damansara Heights or another name called Bukit Damansara. So here, basically from the history of 30, 40 years, now it become very matured neighborhood, and you have everything. Like just now we started with Pavilion Damansara Heights, what they have, but in Damansara itself there's a lot of things to offer as well. If you are a family, you come here, you move to this location, you have a lot of school nearby, government school, you have at least 3 or 4 that you can choose from. Sekolah Kebangsaan Bukit Damansara, then Sekolah Menengah Bukit Bandar Raya, Sri Hatama School is actually a well-regarded neighborhood school that you can go to. If you want international school, there's also ample of choices. Here you have Cempaka, the nearest, and then you have Garden International School, Mont Kiara International School, and if you prefer a little bit more prestige, you can go to Alice Smith. It's just like 10 to 20 minutes drive away. Then on top of that, you also have a very mature and reputable hospital nearby this area, like Pantai Bangsa, KBC Damansara. You also have hospital is just right at the corner. Specialist, and if you want to go to more premium hospital, Prince Court is just about 20 minutes from here. Then after that is because of its location, the strategic location between PJ and KL, you have accessible to all the highways nearby, like you have the Spring Highway, Kerinci Highway, you have the SPE, then you have Federal, you have the DP Highway that can connect you to everywhere. And then if you still think that is no good, you still don't want to drive, then you have MRT station at Pusat Bandar Damansara. 6 station to TRX, 5 station to Bukit Bintang, and then best is 2 station to KL Central. You can just grab your luggage, and then 25 minutes or 30 minutes you are in KLIA. So the strategic location is super. It helps you from your day-to-day life. Everything is either within your walking distance or just 10 to 20 minutes. So is a place that you can't find any other place like Damansara Heights in Kuala Lumpur.
Okay, Yingling, when people talk about Pavilion Damansara Heights, right? So they always mention about the lifestyle over there, the experience, but someone who have no experience yet over there, probably those from internationals, okay, that never been there, maybe you can briefly explain about this project. So the question is, so how will you explain what this lifestyle really feels like here?
So to me, I will summarize it in 2 words: effortless living. Why I say that is because from your home, you come down from your home, you actually exit the main door of the residence. It's just a few steps away, everything is within your reach. So for example, you want coffee in the morning, you wake up and suddenly you want a cup of coffee, you can go down and grab it from percentage of the car, or you want to go with pastry, you go to Ken Hills, and you say, I don't want all these things, I want Coke. Then food merchant is at lower ground that you can just go there and grab eggs, your vegetable, all the things that you need to prepare your breakfast. And then if you don't want to even cook, you think it's too much hassle, and you want to have a nice lunch, there's also endless choices in Pavilion Damansara Heights. You have from local food all the way to international cuisine, such as you have cuisine, you have Chinese food like Din Tai Fung, traveling ducks. You also have some local food like lado, that is specialized in Malay cuisine. We have Oriental kopitiam. Basically, whatever you need, they have it. So it's just that what you want. And at the same time, you want to keep yourself fit. There's a roomy lifestyle latte studio in Pavilion Damansara Heights you can join. And nowadays, very famous like pickleball, that a lot of people playing it. You don't need to go out from your residence. You have it in the mall, the PXP pickle court that you can rent, and then it's just like maybe just 5 minutes from your residence, you can go to the court. Then you have pharmacies, you even have a clinic in Pavilion Damansara Heights. So basically, you don't need to leave your home. I mean, to be honest. So to me, that is the effortless of living. And a lot of people are looking for such a lifestyle now because people just don't want to waste time at home. So this is something that Pavilion Damansara can offer to you if you're looking for urban modern living at the same time that you want to save your time and enjoy the living.
Whenever people want to buy projects, they always had a profile. So maybe you can tell me why they choose this Pavilion Damansara Heights.
Okay, so in terms of buyer profile for Pavilion Damansara Heights, right, we actually have a mixture of it. So, of course, the first group, I just say people young as us who like convenient, they are very appealed to this development with the MRT and more connected. But at the same time, right, other than the young group of people, there are also a downsizer and retirees that actually living nearby Bangsa Bungalow, Damansara Heights Bungalow. They want to downsize to a smaller unit because they don't want to maintain their big bungalow anymore. So Damansara Heights is Pavilion Damansara is very appealing to them because it's close by from where they are from, the bungalow nearby, and also because it's a smaller unit and then well managed, so they actually spend less time to maintain the unit as compared to the amount of time that they need to spend to maintain their huge bungalow, like 5 to 10,000 square feet. So they will like that. And then when you get old, you don't want to drive so much, then you can actually go to the grocer downstairs. If you want to visit your friends, then you can actually hop on to the MRT station, MRT. So to them, that is a convenient. We also have another group that expect that they wanted to look for somewhere city center, but not too close to KL city center. There's too much hustle and bustle, so they choose Pavilion Damansara Heights because from here to the KL city center, you only takes you about 15 to 20 minutes if there's not super jam. So it's actually very, very nearby. And then it's nearby, there's a lot of mature amenities also. If you are family members, you actually move here, you have a lot of international school nearby, like I say, then you have grocers, you have hospital. So to them, and also the expat community that's already staying in Bangsa, Damansara Heights, and also nearby Mont Kiara. And not on top of the connectivity, this place is also actually a quieter neighborhood, more serene, less density. There's also appeal to them why they choose Pavilion Damansara Heights. Okay, so these are the profile of buyer and what attracts them to come to Pavilion Damansara Heights. These are the few points that we have noted from the existing buyer.
So when you brought your buyer to the unit, what is their impression? What did they when they see the unit and facility at Pavilion Damansara Heights?
The first thing they notice that is very different from other development is that there is a bellboy that opened the door for you. Okay, so it's feel the moment, that moment you feel like, wow, it's actually you're like entering into a hotel lobby. And when we enter the lobby, yes, it really feels like hotel style lobby. Not only that it's like very well decorated, it has a concierge table there. There's a concierge service that ready to serve the resident anytime you wanted it to. But there's a smell of the lobby. You know when you go into the 5-star hotel, they have this kind of smell. Yes, Pavilion Damansara Heights. Yes, you have that smell, and then it makes the whole thing look feel very atas. So you go
like
in,
very prestige.
like very prestige. It's something that you don't see this kind of setting in a typical condo development. This one is that when you go in, it really gives you a feel like you are entering into the hotel lobby, and now you're going into the hotel lift lobby, and then you take up, and then most of the time when we open the door to the unit, especially the bigger size unit with the private lift lobby in Crown Residence, the moment we open the door, the first thing is that, wow, the space is huge, because you are only looking at 2003 and 2008 sizes, but it gives you the feeling that it's bigger than that. Okay, the space that you open up to the living and dining, and then after that they noted that all the appliances fitting givens are good quality, are premium quality. You're looking at Villa Roche and Bosch, then you're looking at the kitchen appliances from Gaggenau, from Bosch. All these are premium brand that Pavilion has fitted into the unit, that is actually most of only you can see such fitting in the luxury development, including Pavilion Damansara Heights. So and then after that, the next thing, the wow factor will be the facilities. Okay, the facilities, although is pretty standard, that you have swimming pool, you have the gym, but you have sky pool overlooking the KL skyline. Wow, the 4 landmark in Kuala Lumpur. And then when you go into the sky gym, then you actually have 180 degree of view of the whole Damansara Heights, including of the KL skyline also. So this is something that you hardly find in Kuala Lumpur, and is unblocked view from the facilities. So this is the wow factor. And then some of my clients, especially those expert clients, when they see that view, the first thing they say, can I take a photo? So because to them it's like a postcard view. So it's really amazing. There's something that Pavilion Damansara offers.
Very interesting. And when I listen to you, I can imagine like, okay, I can't wait to go there now. So I'm happy to show you. So we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna bring you to see the facility after this.
Yes.
Okay, the unit and facility are very amazing and nice. As Yingling mentioned earlier, that the wow factor is there. It feels prestige. I can feel the hotel, 5-star hotel, very premiums, and I love that. The smell is so good. I feel like I want to buy one already. Okay, so before this, even Jason in previous segment, Jason said it's buying a property is very scary, right? Even it's for international buyer, it's very scary for them to just invest in property. So of course they have a lot of concerns and questions, right? So question is, when buyer have this kind of concerns, how do you approach them and tell them or persuade them?
Okay, first of all, this is an integrated project. So the first thing people will ask us is that, is this place very crowded? Because after all, it's a home to them, right? So they will ask whether, is it crowded? Is it safe because you have so many people to the mall, and then the office worker, and coming soon will be a hotel there. So then the third question that they ask is that, can I still have capital appreciation for this development? Because no matter what, it's still Damansara Heights. You know, the price, there's a certain amount of price that you need to pay for the unit here. And then the next thing is that, can I really rent out the unit here at the rental rate that you have just mentioned to me? So these are the 4 major questions that most people will ask us when they actually consider Pavilion Damansara Heights. So we go one by one. First thing is that, is it crowded? Is it safe? Okay, in terms of safety, you don't need to worry so much because Damansara Heights is a safe place. And then on top of that, your entrance to your residence and the entrance to the mall is all separated. Your parking are separated, your entrance are separated, and then on top of that, you have a lot of security, multi-tier security that you need to use your access card to tag into the lobby. The lobby is that you cannot just walk in. You need to have a tag. Only resident can go in. Then you have another layer of tagging at the lift lobby, then and one more round to tag up to the level. So before you even reach your unit, you already go through 3 levels of security with your tag already. And then on top of that you have CCTV all around this premise lah. So, and plus the security guard. So in terms of safety in the resident, yes, you are well taken care of. Crowded, weekday, yes, but it's actually during the office hour, the time that people come to work and the time people go back to work. Other than that, is actually not very crowded. Weekend, okay, this is not more like Pavilion Kuala Lumpur, you know. This is a neighborhood mall. So the crowd are actually reasonable. Not too crowded, but it actually gives you the enough choices, but it's not a tourist type of shopping mall. So in terms of crowd, it's manageable. Okay, then for value, I mean, to be honest, it's Damansara Heights. You know, it's the only one Damansara Heights and Beverly Hills of Malaysia. It's an address that very sought after. Everyone are willing to pay premium to get into this area. So in terms of resale value, with Pavilion brand name, with the practical layout, very good layout, and then with the fitting, the location, the facilities, everything is well managed. You don't really have an issue with the resale and also to rent out the unit because there's a ready demand of it. So people everywhere, not only the local, even the expat, the first thing they Google. I mean, if you go into the Google and you ask ChatGPT which are the most livable or the most premium address in Kuala Lumpur or places that expat would like to live, Damansara Heights is one of the places. So with that, you don't need to worry so much on the capital appreciation. There's always a potential to it, and also the rentability. It's just that you need to choose the right project. Of course, Pavilion Damansara, you need to choose the right layout, and then of course the right time to find the right buyer or the tenant. Then this is what I will tell my buyer. And also, I also want to talk about one thing is that if you drive around Damansara Heights, right, you don't see many pockets of empty land around this area. So you have your supply of this kind of development is very, very limited. You may have demand, but you may not have the supply for it because it's limited land for future development. Basically, there's no more land. Even though there is, it will be a very small plot of land.
Very small and very expensive.
Very expensive then, or it will be more expensive, and then it may not have the integrated development that you wanted, like Pavilion Damansara Heights.
So yeah, it's very good that it has the resale value and the exit plan for buyers and purchasers. Okay, Yinglings, and now we are in the final question. So every time people search about property, of course they want to know about this, the very important part, which is about the price, right? So now there's a lot of units already sold out. So now we're talking about the sub-sale and resale value. So how much does the purchaser before this now the open price for unit that they have now?
So for the pricing itself, I think everybody know, especially those that who already bought the house before and investing in new property, the price represent a few things. Okay, first it represent the location of the project. So the better the location, the higher the price. The nearer the project to the KL city centre, somehow like people measure how far is it from the Petronas Twin Tower, the nearer it is, the more expensive the project is going to be. And then of course, who are the developer? If you have a more reputable developer like Pavilion that associate with quality, reputable, and then reliability, so it actually commands a premium on the project itself. And then of course the layout size, the supply of the product that the development is offering. So these are the few things that people will actually consider, when they compare the price and also the from one project to another project. Okay, so in Damansara Heights, no need to say much, it's a premium address. Of course, it will be more expensive than any other parts of Kuala Lumpur. And then after that, you also looking at the premium branded developer. So that's why it commands the premium of the pricing. Looking at what we have now, the sub-sale unit of Pavilion Damansara, you are looking at 1,008 to 2,002 per square feet for the sub-sale unit. That even though at this price, we are still have many transacted deals. So, I mean, this is a value that people can foresee from this development and also the location of this project. So, so this is what we normally will, this is the price that when you buy into Damansara Heights project.
Okay, so roughly how much is it? Like starting the lowest, at least from the sub-sale units.
Okay, so if you are looking at the bigger unit, you're looking at 1,008. So at least minimum, you're looking at 5 million and above.
5 million
for the bigger size unit, comes with private lift lobby. That one will be about 5 million and above for sub-sale value to the 2,002 square feet. So if you're looking at 2,000 square feet, then you're looking at about 3.8 to 4 million ringgit at this point of time in the sub-sale market.
Okay, so the 2,000 square feet plus is about 4 to 5 millions. And then the smallest one?
The smallest one, you may be looking at 1.5 million
1.5
onwards.
size? What about the size?
The size, the smaller size available in this development is the 600 square feet, 605. So that's the smallest development. You go all the way up to currently the biggest size for phase 1 Damansara Heights is 2,008 square feet. Okay, so you are looking at the smallest from 1.5 to 2 million depending on the facing and also the levels, and then after that you can go up all the way to maybe 6 million for the bigger size unit.
When I hear the price for the bigger unit, I smile already. So 6,000, 6 million,
6 million.
6 million ringgit.
Yes. So for a bigger size unit in Damansara Heights, actually this price tag is quite a common price tag.
A common
Yeah, it's
price.
quite a common price tag. That's why the earlier question that I say that Pavilion Damansara Heights offer a smaller layout size. Actually, this give an opportunity to those that who wanted to come into Damansara Heights premium address, right, at a very good entry point at this one. So from here you build, maybe now you're young, you only need a 1-room unit. Then after that, you buy in, and then the price appreciate. Maybe the price that you buy maybe 1.5. Then by the time 5 years later it goes up to 2 million. Then with that, then you upgrade to another unit size in Pavilion Damansara Heights. So that's how it works.
Yeah. Another thing is even though you're staying alone, or maybe you are like myself, I like to do arts, I like cooking and everything. I require a lot of spaces to put a lot of my stuff. So smaller unit is not enough. So I think I need to work harder so that I can purchase bigger unit to put all my stuff like art stuff, and a lot of things.
Correct. So for a single person like you, I think the most of them, they actually wanted to go for at least 1+1 unit or 2 rooms unit, that you have 1 room for yourself, your master suite, and then you also have another room that you can convert into the office, that you put your things, your art things. So always there's a different buyer or tenant. They have different criteria on selecting the unit. Of course, with family, then you go for more rooms lah. It's like you go for 3 rooms, 2,003 per square feet and 2,008.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, there's another questions. This one maybe I'll cut a bit lah. If no, it's not a pet friendly, right?
Oh no, it's not a pet friendly because your pet got nowhere to go. Okay, if you ask me a cat, I think that one shouldn't be a problem. Okay, a small cat, because cat you don't need to go to the park, you don't need to walk them. So maybe a small dog that you can actually keep it, but you can't actually bring them to the common area like the facilities. So if you have a pet that you keep in your home, and
It's like indoor cat,
indoor dog that don't make a lot of noise, I think that one is allowable. And then, but of course, when you need to go out from the unit, you need to put them in the pram, or you need to carry them in your carriage. So I think that one is allowable, but definitely is not a pet-friendly development that you can actually walk your pet around. Yes, that's definitely not allowed. Yes,
that's true. All right, thank you so much, Yili, for
my pleasure to be here.
It's nice talking to you, and a good sharing, a lot of comprehensive overview, and yes, a lot of info that you have provided to us. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And those who are looking for subsale unit, or even the project, we left about few projects, right? Can contact us through the number that I have provided in the description below. So you just can click on the WhatsApp link there, and it will direct it to me, and then I will personally arrange your viewing together with Yingling. All right, so thank you so much again for joining us here in Serenity Mansions. So thank you
for having me.
thank you, and see you. Bye bye.